Hello everybody, welcome to today's story, which is called The Bad Brother. And it's not my favourite story in the Bible, but sometimes we need to tell stories that we don't really like because they're important and we can learn from them. So here we begin. Isaac had two sons. The older son's name was Esau, which means hairy, and the younger son's name was Jacob, which means something like cheat. Isaac liked Esau the best because he was big and strong and hairy and could hunt. One day, when Isaac was old and blind, he asked Esau a question. He asked Esau to go and kill an animal, cook the meat and bring it to him. When you have done that, he promised, I shall tell you what you will get after I die. Esau ran off with his hunting gear and his hunting knife in his hand, but he was in such a hurry that he did not notice his mother Rebecca hiding behind the tent. Which son did Rebecca like best? Jacob, of course, partly because he stayed at home to help her, and partly because he was clever and sneaky just like her. Rebecca decided then and there that Isaac's promise to Esau should go to Jacob instead. So she went and found Jacob. Together they plotted and planned, and in no time at all Isaac had a visitor with a steaming plate of meat. Back so soon, my boy? My, that meat smells delicious. Bring it here at once, Esau. The son brought the meat to his father. The son set it down, but the son was not Esau. Here you are, father, said Jacob in as gruff a voice as he could muster. But the old man was not fooled. Isaac may have been blind, but he was not yet deaf. Is that really you, Esau? Come here and let me touch those hairy arms. Jacob came closer. He stretched out his arms and wrapped around them were the hairy skins from an old goat. Isaac touched the arms, he felt the hairy skin, and he smiled. It is you, Esau. Well then, here's my promise. When I am gone, you will have my land and grow many crops, and beside that, I am putting you in charge of the whole family. They must do whatever you tell them. Jacob could hardly believe it, so when his father had kissed him, he ran off to tell his mother, which was a good thing. For not a minute later, Esau came to his father with another plate of meat. I'm back, he said cheerfully, and I can't wait to hear your promise. What? Exclaimed Isaac. I've already given my promise away, and he told Esau what had happened. Esau listened, and bit by bit his face grew as red as his hair. Jacob, he shouted, you cheat! One day I will kill you for this. But God was watching, and he had something very different in mind. So this is not my favourite story in the Bible because I don't like that the two brothers are fighting and cheating. We have to read a long time to the end of the story to find out that Jacob comes back and says sorry to Esau and that they can work together again. So, not a good story about telling the truth, about telling some terrible lies that made their family life very difficult for a long time until Jacob came back and said that he was sorry. So that's the end of our story for today. We'll see you again soon. Bye.